and you're watching Superhero 101. Voltura doesn't stand a chance with Nyoka on the job. Larry, using a lasso, makes the tent collapse around Nyoka and her father, who suffered some head trauma during the interrogation. Larry plans to operate to save Gordon, but Torini, worried Gordon might forget where the tablets are, shoots him full of adrenaline. Red finds him out and he flees. During his escape, he captures Larry and Nyoka, ties them up, and places them in the trunk of the station wagon. Unaware of who might be driving, Voltura's men detonate some dynamite, blasting the car over the side of a cliff. Who knew what was in store in Chapter 11, Unknown Peril?
It is the machine of the infidels, like the fuse.
Torini will carry no more tales of Voltura.
She was very clever palming him off on the expedition.
Come on.
Voltura will wish to know which of the infidels have died. We must find out.
You imbeciles! Torini alive was worth more to me than 100 of you worthless creatures.
I agree. Torini's death is most unfortunate, but all is not lost. Perhaps we can place another spy in their camp.
Batan, I'm sending you on a mission of danger.
Voltura honors her faithful slave.
You are to get into the camp of the expedition without being seen and find out...
It's like waking from a long sleep. All that you've told me about my life with the Tuaregs is news to me.
You feel strong enough to tell us what happened as far as you remember, Mr. Gordon?
Of course. Major Reynolds and I set out to search for the tablets of Hippocrates. When the Arabs attacked our expedition, I was cut off from the others. I wandered for days and finally came to a mysterious sort of tunnel.
That would be the tunnel of bubbling death.
Then I found the caves, and they seemed deserted. On the wall of one of them was an inscription about the golden tablets. I was just reading the inscription when I heard the Tuaregs returning from a hunt. I started to run out through the rocks. I lost my footing and fell head first. That's all I remember.
The Tuaregs must have taken care of you after that and made you their chief.
Do you remember what the inscription said?
Yes. That in the Needle's Eye was the tomb of the moon god. And in this tomb would be found the tablets of Hippocrates.
The tablets.
Needle's Eye.
Well, where's that?
Of the moon god.
I know the Needle's Eye. It's a narrow gorge about 10 miles from here.
Then you can lead us there. Gentlemen, let's see how fast we can prepare to leave.
Stay tuned for more excitement. And don't even think about changing this channel.
Welcome to the Toys Time Forgot.
Thanks for stopping. Hope to see you again soon. Thank you.
That shot came from the back of the cave. Have a nice little boy.
No, I just had one.
Oh, yeah? Huh?
Being followed by the infidel doctor. Dismount and take cover. After Patan passes, open fire. He has fallen. Come, let us finish it. After him!
Let the infidel go. I have important news for Voltura.
They are ram me into a trap.
Abu said he came from the rear of the cave.
Voltura must have sent him here to spy on us.
He probably heard every word uttered by Gordon. We haven't a minute to lose.
Nyoka, where's your father?
I thought he'd be safer with the Torags. Abu is taking him to the valley.
That's good.
So the tablets are in the tomb of the moon god.
Yes, Highness. But no word was spoken of the treasure.
The tablets will lead to the treasure. Take my men and ride at once. I will follow with the Arabs from your camp. Remember, if the enemy gets there first, they must not come out alive.
So it shall be. Batan, hide the horses. We must search thoroughly.
The tomb is just ahead.
You three stay here on guard while Nyoka and I search it. Very well.
You stay here, Fang.
Qasim! The girl and the white doctor are coming.
Are they alone?
Yes.
Good. We'll let them find the tablets for us. Conceal yourselves. And when the infidels reveal the hidden treasure, kill them. We'll make sure that no help comes to them from the outside.
This must be the tomb.
Yeah.
Where do you suppose the tablets are hidden?
Let's have a try at that idol first. Seems to be made of solid rock. What's that?
Why, it's a sacrificial altar. Look, it's rising out of the floor.
Are you thinking the same thing I am?
Yes.
Makes me nervous. Let's stop it.
Try the other arm.
back. Don't even think about changing this channel.
Welcome to the Toys Time Forgot.
Thanks for stopping. Hope to see you again soon. Thank you.
Nyoka, the Jungle Girl, and the Phantoms of the Elephant Graveyard. Chapter 3. The Mad Jungle Guards.
The way they're holding the spears, it looks as if I really walked into a trap. But I had to take the chance. The poison may have not killed Hartley, but it certainly did something strange to him. He has the most peculiar look on his face. He needs medical attention right away, or there's no telling what will happen to him.
Look, he really is alive.
No understand. No one ever lived before who hit by poison spear.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Our fate is being decided in that huddle. Good heavens, they think you're a god.
No thinky God. He must be God. Only God could live with the poison in him. We now take him back to camp and we do his bidding.
You come along too. If you friend of our god, you friend of ours too.
Later, in the Mori camp.
They set up a real throne for Hartley, but so far I haven't been able to think of a single way to get us out of here. They're so afraid that something might happen to their new god, they even put a group of men around him just to protect him.
Oh, great God, any wishes of yours will be carried out.
I do have a wish.
Those are the first words Hartley had spoken since he was hit by the spear. Maybe he's snapping out of it.
I want the entire jungle burned up.
Burned up? Good heavens, that poison has driven him out of his mind.
If that is your wish, great God, it shall be carried out.
We will perform the ceremonial dance of pure fire, and then we will set the entire jungle ablaze, just as the great god has ordered.
I just have to think of some way to snap him out of his trance so he can change his command before it's too late. But what can I do? What can I do? Wait a second, what's that I see inside? A first aid kit. It must have belonged to one of the Mori victims. Let's see what's inside. Penicillin, the wonder drug. A shot of this might counteract the poison in Hartley's system and bring him back to his senses. It's worth trying anyway.
Combining her stealth she had learned in the jungle and the knowledge she had learned in her nursing course, Nyoka injects Hartley with the penicillin.
The injection made him scream. The natives heard it. I'm done for.
But the scream was drowned out by the ceremonial drums and dance.
Phew, that was close.
And as the ceremonial dance continues late into the afternoon...
Nyoka, where are we?
Shh. Don't say anything until I explain.
After a hurried explanation...
It's a lucky thing I came to when I did. I'll just tell them I changed my mind about the fire. I certainly don't want to be burned to death.
Thank heavens the penicillin worked as fast as it did. As soon as you change that order, you might tell them it's your wish that they let the two of us leave.
Okay, but I just got a brilliant idea.
What?
I was just thinking of all that ivory in that elephant graveyard.
What about it?
You said that the elephant ghost only harmed those who actually try to rob the graveyard. Well, what would happen if I ordered these natives to get the ivory for us? As you said, they'd do anything I ask.
I think they would, but they'd be killed.
I know, but if we take the ivory from them, we'd be in the clear. After all, the elephant ghost couldn't hold us responsible for taking the ivory, since we'd only be taking it from some dead men, and not directly from the elephant's graveyard.
That's drawing a mighty fine line, Hartley. But even if it would work, I wouldn't want any part of it. These people are headhunters because they don't know any better. We do, and if we order them to steal the ivory, it would be the same as committing murder.
I intend to do it anyway. I'm not going to let all that wealth get away from me.
I won't let you.
Just how do you think you could stop me now? Attention! Gather all around me.
Now what's he up to?
I changed my mind about the big fire, but since you have already performed your ceremonial fire dance, I don't want to deprive you of your pleasure. So, you can tie Nyoka to the biggest tree you have here and burn her.
Help! Let go!
I wanted that ivory just as much as Jack did from the moment I saw it. But at least I was smart enough to wait until I got a surefire way of getting it out of the jungle without endangering my life. Now you will follow me to the elephant's graveyard and gather all the ivory there for me.
No, not that.
I am a god. If you do not obey me, I will put a curse upon you that will torment you even after death.
No, not that. We do as you say.
We go get ivory for you.
The flames are getting higher and higher. It's only a matter of seconds before they begin to catch in my clothes. If only I could bud to these ropes.
But the heat of the fire makes Nyoka's hands perspire and...
Perspiration made my hands so slippery they slipped right out of the ropes. Now to free myself and get as far away from this tree as possible.
Meanwhile...
That's it. Just pick up whatever ivory you see. I intend to get every last bit in this elephant's graveyard before the day is over.
But as the frightened headhunters carry out Hartley's orders...
It's the ghost elephants. They're beginning to take shape.
Help!
As soon as the elephants disappear, I'll go to work. They're heading this way again. If I hadn't seen them disappear when I was here with Nyoka before, I'd be frightened out of my wits. No! I didn't steal any of your ivory!
But guilt isn't only marked by the actual deed. The man responsible for the evil doing is just as guilty as the man who commits the evil. And when Nyoka arrives...
All dead. Greed got the better of Hartley, and he paid for it with his life. Now there's nothing left for me to do but to go back home.
Superheroes, I've got 2 lessons for you today. When you're tied in the back of a station wagon and they forgot to shut the trunk, feel free to jump to safety. When the enemy is shooting at you, get those trick writing skills going to confuse them.
He has fallen. Come, let us finish him.
Thanks for joining us at Superhero 101. Remember, you are super. See you next time. Can't get enough of Superhero 101? Then join us online at www.superhero101.com. www.superhero101tv.com for all the latest news and happenings. I'll see you there.